Welcome to where I've spent the last 2 years working on Genesis 3D. Hi, my name is Ralph Streen, and I'm the director and producer of this incredibly unique production. Over the last 10 years, I worked for big studios like EA Sports, Lockheed Martin, and Disney, and I acquired various skill sets which have enabled me to embark on such an ambitious Christian production. My journey began with Creation Today as we teamed up together to produce Creation Minute. Creation Minutes were 1-minute segments in which we used cutting-edge special effects to teach the truth of creation in a unique, entertaining, and I think revolutionary new way. The success of Creation Minutes convinced Creation Today to help me bring Genesis to life in a full, stereoscopic 3D feature-length film.
It's time to teach the culture the truth about God and the truth about His Word. You might as well start at the very beginning. That's why we're starting with Genesis 3D.
And so production began, but we didn't have the resources of a major Hollywood studio. Instead, we had to build our own custom computing farm, we had to acquire necessary hardware and software, recruit animators and various artists, obtain digital assets, complete the script, storyboard the scenes, coordinate with scientists and researchers, and the list goes on. It was so exciting to begin to see what we had planned for so long begin to come together. Scenes that were only ideas on paper began to take shape. Then they began to move. Then they made the leap to 3D. There has never before been a Christian production that has frankly even attempted to do what we're doing with Genesis 3D. In fact, Alex Kendrick, the director of Facing the Giants, Fireproof, Courageous, he was here, saw some of the 3D samples, and he said, wow, this production is raising the bar.
What is your first impressions after now being introduced to the Genesis project?
I'm first thrilled that it's happening. Something like this has been needed for a long time. We're raising the bar. This production certainly does that.
When Alex Kendrick was looking over the Genesis movie project, he mentioned that their ministry has received over 700,000 testimonies of people coming to Christ because of their films.
I am so thankful for the positive reactions that Christians are having to Genesis 3D and the ministries that are getting behind us, like Answers in Genesis, the Institute for Creation Research, and Living Waters.
You know, I'm very excited about the Genesis movie project. I mean, to present what Genesis teaches us in 3D, I think is an incredible concept.
I'm so excited about this Genesis movie. It's in 3D. Do you know that?
I'm so excited about the Genesis movie, about this incredible film, 3D film that brings to life the truth of God's Word.
Believers will find this both encouraging, informational, and something they can really grab a hold of and use not only as education for their children, but as a witnessing tool, which is something that's desperately needed.
I love the fact that the Genesis project has dinosaurs in it in their proper biblical context. I think that's very exciting. I think it's going to wake up a lot of people to the truth of biblical creation.
The first time I saw the graphics, I was blown away. The motion graphics are incredible. They're breathtaking.
That's incredible.
It's amazing.
It's really cool.
It's awesome. Absolutely awesome.
There's not anything really like this.
I've never seen anything like that.
I feel like the vines were gonna hit me.
It's just amazing to see it like that.
Wow, I'm excited about this.
I don't like 3D, but that was brilliant.
Support this, and I certainly do.
Get behind it in every way possible and
not support it.
I'd encourage Christians to go out there and really support this kind of project.
I encourage you to get involved in this, help them, and work with them to bring this message of life and the message of light to a world that desperately needs to know who God is, what God has done, and the gift that God gives through His Son, Jesus Christ.
We need to put some rocket fuel in this ministry.
Help make history. Literally.
Well said. Well said.
I appreciate that.